Over 100,000 people gathered in London in the last few days in a protest called Unite the Kingdom. The march, led by far-right activist Tommy Robinson, brought major attention to growing tensions around immigration in the UK. Here's what's going on. Protesters marched under nationalist banners, raising anti-migration slogans and demanding stricter immigration policies. Some say they feel overwhelmed by the number of asylum seekers, while others argue that current government policies have failed to protect local communities. The message: more control at the borders, less accommodation in hotels, and more transparency in immigration decisions. A smaller group, around 5,000 people, stood up against it. These counter-protesters, many from anti-racism groups, criticized the rally's tone as xenophobic and divisive. They marched with messages like "Refugees welcome" and called for compassion and fairness in the immigration debate. Things turned tense in places. Clashes broke out between fringe groups of protesters and the police. Dozens of officers were injured, about 26, some seriously. At least 25 arrests have been made so far. Authorities are also investigating incidents of violent disorder and damage. Politicians from across the spectrum are speaking out. The Prime Minister supports the right to peaceful protest, but condemns violence and emphasises that immigration is a complex issue requiring both compassion and control. Some leaders have labelled the rally's rhetoric as dangerous. This protest highlights broader divisions in the UK over immigration, national identity, and how communities are responding to recent migration pressures. Going forward, people are watching how the government will balance border control with human rights, and whether current tensions will lead to more policy changes. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, hit like, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more updates. Reality in the UK is complicated, but staying informed matters. See you next time.